This instinct is my strong conviction.
All right, your boy Big Red here for the White Trash Guide to Buffets Across America. And today we're going to hit up a buffet. It's not a usual buffet. It used to be a usual buffet, but now they're far and few in between. And this one is about 60 miles, depending on which way I go, 50 to 60 miles away from my house. So it better be as good as I remember it. Today, we're going to hit KFC Buffet, better known as Kentucky Fried Chicken's Buffet. All right, so we're going to go knock that out and see what we can do with it. All right, so here we are, Kentucky Fried Chicken. We're going to go hit their buffet. See how much chicken we could put away. It's been so long since I've been to a KFC buffet, so we're going to check them out. All right, so here we are. Got the Colonel looking at y'all. And they got this little baby spork. It's not much up there. There's 3 different kind of chickens. Fried liver. Mashed potatoes, 2 different kind of gravies. Some salad. And I think 2 vegetables besides mashed potatoes. So yeah, they went up on their prices and went down on what they got. And I had to drive 60 miles for this crap, so it better be good. Green beans ain't bad. I already noticed they was getting flagged for music, so. Mashed potatoes are bland. Brown gravy got a little bit of kick to it. Fried okra cold, like it's been sitting there a while. Alright, let's try these 3 different chickens. Been so long since I had KFC chicken. This must be extra crispy. Like I said, it's been so long since I ate this. I don't know how they roll. Chicken good, hot. Nice and juicy. So far, there's nothing super special about this. I'm sitting here looking at this sign. It says the Colonel's 11 secret herbs and spices, real great chicken since 1952. We do chicken. I doubt there's salt and pepper in this yet. A little bird nest. Oh, those are good, just cold. What's just a one type of stuff? Try that corn. 10 to 1 is wine. A little bit of a butter flavor. Let's hit this mystery hunk of whatever this is. I don't know what the hell this is. Probably some kind of bread pudding. It's definitely got cinnamon and some sugar on top. Or I should say icing. So I'm thinking this is some kind of bread pudding. I could be wrong. It just definitely looks scary, but I wanted to try it. Could also be sweet potatoes, but I don't know. I'll ask. And according to the interwebs, this is the only KFC in the Houston area that still has a buffet. That's why I had to drive 60 miles. And I think that 60 miles an hour out of my life is gone forever because I ain't never getting that back. And this ain't that great. The Colonel probably turning in his damn grave. Because that new jackass on the TV, he ain't the Colonel. I'll let y'all in on a secret. That's an imposter. Let's try this. I don't know if this is the original or rotisserie, but we're going to try this one. All right, let's try this one. This one though, the bread is all soggy and sorry. I'm getting this though. The crust sucks, but the chicken's nice and moist. And I forgot to get napkins. Ain't this a bitch? And that chicken was as greasy as a baby's wet fart. You know, so I need to find something to do with these hands before I hit that old pause button there. So let me use the knuckle. Pause y'all up and go get some more. Alright, so here's round 2. Got some more mashed potatoes, some more corn, some more fried okra, which look fresh. And I asked the manager dude, he said, that's the grilled, that's the original, like I thought, and then that's the crunchy. So, let me flip this here around. Alright, so, also when I was talking to the manager, I asked him if this was the only one left in the Houston area. Ooh, fried okra, nice and hot, just came out. He said, yes, this is. The next nearest one's Dallas. And I told him, when I lived in New Orleans, just about every other KFC had a buffet in it. He said what happened was, his words, there's a lot of work in the buffet, so the corporate office took them out of most of the stores. Now, how much work does it take to open an industrial-sized can of corn, can of green beans, and heat that up? The lettuce and the tomatoes, all that comes bagged. All you gotta do is empty it into the lettuce thing. Mashed potatoes, okay, you're gonna make mashed potatoes for your side items anyway, so what's the difference? You can just make a little more for the buffet. Chicken, you're gonna fry chicken anyway. And then you see, this is everything on the buffet, what I had. The only thing I didn't get was white gravy, gizzards and liver. I didn't get the fried gizzard or liver. And I didn't touch the salad. They got some salad and some fruit, like some canned peaches and stuff like that. Ain't nothing fresh. It's all canned stuff. So, however, they said that there's a lot of work that goes into this. They're some lazy bastards. So, I don't know. Out of all the chickens, though, the original's soggy and greasy. Got some flavor to it. The grilled is good. Reject that. How dare people call Big Red while he's filming and eating, especially eating. Filming not so much, but eating? Don't mess with a fat man while he's eating. Shame on whoever that was. So I'm very disappointed. And I'm sure the Colonel's flipping in his grave right about now. One, he's being impersonated on TV. And two, his restaurants suck now. And that other stuff I showed you before, yeah, that was bread pudding. It's the strangest bread pudding I ever saw. It looked like almost like sweet potatoes, smashed sweet potatoes. But once I tasted that cinnamon and the consistency, I thought it was bread pudding, and I was right. Ain't got nothing labeled. Yeah, crispy chicken. No taste whatsoever in the crust. Not even one of those 11 secret herbs and spices. And I drove all the way out to a little BFE town to get this. And coming in, it said population I want to say it said population 25,000. I'm like, that's a small town. I mean, it's a little suburb outside of Houston. Like I said, I drove about 60 miles. And to show you how small that is, or to show you how big the area I live in is, my son's freshman class has 2,000 people in it. So you figure it's 4 classes, 4 grades, roughly 2,000 apiece. That's 8,000 people just in that school, not counting teachers and faculty. That's a third of this town in one school. Probably eat a whole lot more. I'm so disappointed with this. Like I said, the only other thing they had out there was gizzards and liver, which I'm not in the mood to eat. I mean, I eat them, but I have to be in the mood. And y'all saw me eat them on my Hearts review, so I'm just not in the mood for them. They had white gravy. Oh, look at the bird nest. Bird nest working overtime. And then they got biscuits, which I'm not in the mood for a biscuit. Now let me see if I can taste one of these 11 herbs and specks here. Nope. No spice, no herb. It's got a little bit of flavor, but not like I remembered as a kid. And the sad thing is you can see it on the chicken. Problem is it's so damn greasy. It's greasier than a wet fart. This chicken's greasier than an old man's hair before he goes to church. When they grease it back, And this buffet was $8.99 plus tax. Right under $10 with tax. I gave the girl a 10 and I got some pocket change. This buffet used to be way cheaper. Used to be way better. Price went up, quality and selection's going down. And on top of that, they only do the buffet from 10:30 in the morning to 2 in the afternoon. They only do it for a certain amount of time. It's not like it's an all-day thing. And I already know this is getting flagged for music, so I ain't gonna make a dime off of this. This video is just pure entertainment, so I might as well make it as good as I can, huh? And just look at it glistening. I don't know if you can see it in the light, but that's glistening on my skin. So let me go see what's on that salad bar real quick, just to double check if I don't want to do something that might be halfway decent. Alright, so that's the end of round 2, and I think that might be my final round, only because there ain't nothing else to try. And it wasn't that good, so let me go check out the salad and dessert. If there's anything, I'll get it. If not, I'll come back and do some ratings. Alright, so no tomatoes. How you gonna have a salad with lettuce and no tomatoes? And there's the extent of it. There's the extent of that. So, I mean, 2 things of broccoli, 2 things of peaches, no tomatoes, 2 dressings, and I have no idea what the hell either one of them are. So, that's kind of scary. Alright, so we're going to do some more of this bread pudding and call it a day. Y'all seen the bar, how pathetic that was. Bread pudding with glazed donut icing on top. Really? No raisins. So, be afraid, be definitely afraid. I mean, really, look at it. Don't it look like sweet potatoes? So, y'all know what time it is. It's time to do the old review ski. Okay. The chicken. I'm gonna have to give you two flip-flops on the chicken. That's only because it was moist. Over greasy. Crunchy had no flavor to the crust whatsoever. The grilled was okay, but again, still greasy. The original don't taste like I used to remember it. It's not as crisp, and it was greasy as hell. Only 2 vegetables that were on the bar. Corn and green beans. Really? Mashed potatoes? That's another vegetable if you want. Selection. I have to give y'all one flip-flop. Salad bar, 1 flip-flop. How do you have a salad bar without tomatoes? Lettuce and tomatoes are like the basic starting block for a salad, or for most salads. 2, 3 dressings, really? And they look disgusting as hell? Quality, everything, overall. God rest the Colonel, because he's flipping in his grave right now. We're gonna have to give you an overall rating of a 1 flip-flop. The place isn't that clean. Yeah, this was terrible. The 2 vegetables you did have, one had a little bit of a butter flavor, but a hint, not much. I mean, it's like I was struggling to get that butter flavor out that corn, but bread pudding, no raisins, and it looked like discolored, almost looked like a sweet potato, smashed sweet potatoes with melted marshmallows on top. That's what it looked like. But man, Colonel, I feel sorry for you and your family, because whoever's running this joint, they done screwed the pooch. Alright, so with all that being said, 1 flip-flop for the KFC buffet. Overpriced. Limited choices. Greasy chicken. I do not recommend it whatsoever. Unless you absolutely love the chicken, you know, but not this guy. Down there's a subscription bar. Please subscribe if you haven't done so already. Leave a comment, question. What do you think about this KFC? Do you have a KFC buffet near you? And what do you think of yours? Give me thumbs up, thumbs down. It don't matter. You're going to do what you're going to do. I would prefer these better. And now, as always, tell your mom, tell your pa, tell your greasy grandma. Share this video with your family and friends. Check out some of my other videos. Thanks a lot. Appreciate y'all hanging out with the Big Red, aka the Fat Man, on another episode of White Trash Guide to Buffets Across America. See y'all at the next buffet, and may all your dining experiences be ghetto fabulous.
Your agenda.